So what we're going to cover today is just mirrors again. I have to go over this, guys, because I had this again this week. And it's people who've attended the webinars as well. And they still don't quite get, sometimes I get the feeling that people don't really understand what the mirror signal maneuver is about. A lot of instructors teach mirror signal maneuver, but the concept of why you check your mirrors and what the implications are if you don't doesn't always sit well with the students. The students go to the test and they've got this hammered into them, mirror signal maneuver, mirror signal maneuver. And then you sit in the car with the student and you just think, well, why are you doing mirror signal maneuver? Because it's mistimed, it's not effective, you're doing token checks. You're just flapping your ears around so that somebody thinks you're checking something, when in actual fact, the process is not going through properly. So I just want to go over this and set that up again. Typical lessons, the real test strategies, what you should be doing, what examiners are watching for before you even drive, and how to avoid hidden fail points to boost your pass rate. So that's all of the things we'll cover today. Now, setting up your tone with the examiner, I want you to look at these two images I've got here. I've got this guy's image and I didn't do this to the ladies, I left them out of it for this evening. But here we are, this guy, I mean, imagine you, and I have had this, guys, honestly. I had somebody who smelled like a brewery when he wanted to go to the test the next day. And I just couldn't take him to the test, because if I'd put him in the car with the examiner would probably have got back drunk from the smell. But anyway, so here, this is it. You've got to dress properly. You've got to look about it. That first 30 seconds counts. What you look like, dress respectful, be respectful, clean, shave if you don't shave, wash if you don't normally wash, that sort of thing. But do the things that are going to make a difference. Your non-verbal presentation is very important. When you get to the test, you must know what you've got to have in your hand. The first thing is, when the examiner calls you, your provisional license your plastic provisional license must be in your hand to him, because he needs to look at that. If you get there and then you have got no idea where your provisional license is, he's already going to start getting irritated with you. You're digging around, because you have to present that when you do your test. You have to go there, have it in your hand, have it in your top pocket, have it in your back pocket, but know exactly where it is. So when he calls you up, he's going to ask, can I see your provisional license? Then he's going to compare your face to the one that's on the provisional license. And he does do that, and he has to. And he will also take out a little gadget to examine it forensically. So he looks at it with a special light, and then he checks it and he makes sure that it is the correct license. Now, all of these things are really, really, really important to get right, okay? Okay, so don't create a negative psychological bias at the beginning of your test. Next thing, I'm jumping to the end of the test, but your language and tone make a difference to the examiner. And remember, they all carry cameras nowadays. They've got body cameras on them. So you've got to be really careful how you interact with the examiners, and you've got to understand that they can really jeopardize your position in the future. What you can't do is argue with the examiner. So be respectful, listen to the examiner, and know what questions he's going to ask you. So that's going to the show me, tell me questions. Now, I want to dwell on this just for a second, because to me, it's really, really important. Driving in two directions, guys, I keep saying this. Now, why am I saying it? What is the reason I'm making such an issue out of this? I really would love to know why I'm making such an issue out of this. What is it that makes this so really, really important for everybody? Why is it important that you realize and that you take it on board that the moment you move your car from wherever it's been parked, you are moving in at least two directions, sometimes affecting traffic in multiple directions? Why is this so critically important? Who wants to tell me why it is so critical? Anyone want to put up their hand and have a go at telling me why? £5 gift voucher here for anybody who can come up with why is this moving in two directions? Why do you have to realize it's so critically important? Maria, you would be the one who goes for it. Maria, yes.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
I'm good, Maria. How are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm not too bad. Yes, I'm not too bad. Thank you. So this question, I would say it's important because too many people think that when they're driving in one direction only. And obviously you've got traffic coming behind you that's coming towards you. You've got traffic beside you that could overtake you or undertake you. You could have junctions where people don't stop, they just pull out. So you have to be aware of the traffic all around you, not just in front of you.
Yeah, and yeah, you're quite correct, Maria. I think the other thing too that people miss is that is everything that mirror signal maneuver is about. You should be checking whether your intended thing that you are going to do, whether that's going to make a difference or not to the people who are coming from behind. And the thing I always say is, if you're the fastest person on the road and you only have to look in front of you, you're already in trouble because you're fast. So that's the reason. But the reason why I keep saying this is so that you understand what mirror signal maneuver is. Why do we need to check those mirrors? Okay, thanks, Priya. Brilliant. You got it.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching. If you're enjoying this video and want to see more, head over to www.bds.ac, our interactive video e-learning platform. With BDS Academy, you can learn to drive online from the comfort of your home at your own pace, saving you both time and money. So, what are you waiting for? Visit www.bds.ac today. We'll see you there.